taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The LSU man, Leonard Fournette, born right here in New Orleans. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. Here's Foles. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Yeah, go, let's go.
Foles. Oh, a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Don't get it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a run. This is out for Blue. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. A.J. Klein on the tackle there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Cameron Jordan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Marcus Sherrill's deep for the Saints. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Whip. Watch the whip. You're good. I full, ready.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun now for Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 36 yards on the play. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Miles Jack, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break
eating this over there, man. We got it.
Breeze now to throw. And this is caught at the 8. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Sir, yeah.
You're waiting. 44. And let's get this. Check nickel.
Breeze going to try and throw on third down. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be fourth down. Now Breeze. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So give him the first down, first and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He'll look to throw. Cameron Jordan, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Skillz. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Check.
Breeze now on first down. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Breeze. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Huh? No.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On second down, here's Fournette. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. He will have a first down here at about the 40. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Looking to throw again on second down. Foles. He'll set up the screen to Fournette.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Fournette running out of the gun. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Sammy! 44 to kill! Screen! Watch the screen! Smoke! Screen! No! Off! Check 61! Matchbox!
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And a big one loss here as he's taken down. Calais Campbell picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need to stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, we could have had that shot left one. Fucking dumbass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Breeze. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So the defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
Well, that's the way you get things started, right? Score yourself on defense, get the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's go. We're in the game now. It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side. And he's got this down to the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Switch. Let's go, great. Mike, 47. It's our time, guys.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. This one complete over the middle to O'Shaughnessy. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to loop.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara's got the first down and then some. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Ready? 95, 56. 44. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to 36. 44 is Mike. 44 is Mike.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But now it'll be third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Check it out, Reed. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Now Breeze on third down. And Gaines got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better. That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Breeze to throw again.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Breeze to throw. He's got the first down inside the 10, and all the way down to the 5. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue.
And he takes it across and into the end zone.
That's game? All right, 49, let's get it.
Oh, my first game.
Oh, no, that's all I put on prop. But,